Test. Hello. Yeah. My original plan was to play Fallen Club, but I decided I'd rather build. This is something I kind of worked on a little bit. I'm doing a different style of layouts than I usually do. I usually have them like I usually have them pretty static without many moving objects. I'd show you more, but I'd have to go replace the songs in the files, like for this one right here. It uses Dawn by Illuminate's Flux Pavilion. But I decided I wanted to make a layout with a bunch of moving components, which gave birth to this. I don't have many plans for like a few parts after this. For this specific part, I want to keep it like sort of like tight, claustrophobic, and the part after will probably be more open. This mini, it is, yeah. It feels wrong for some reason. But it's not. Okay. I'll just make you big when you hit this. No harm in that. I am really, okay, I'm not really bad at decoration. Um, no, that's a song name. I closed out of the game. Okay, like, this level right here. I'm not really bad, but I am not good enough, and I prefer uh making gameplay because that's what I excel at. I want this level to be like bright, flashy, and colorful. It's also going to be me trying to step out of my box a little. I do intend to decorate it. In the way I mentioned, I'm going to be using some stuff I know. If layouts being rated, I feel like there would need to be like a complete overhaul of the rating system. There are some layouts that are rated, like I believe it's called 2013. I'm getting sidetracked again. I think. Guess that's an ID that, so I can't like. I don't like this. Anyway, those layouts, they have effects and stuff that they basically do have decoration, but their main decoration are the basic layout blocks. If like actual layouts got rated, then like I said, there'd probably need to be an overhaul of the system. And that would put the rate standards in general into question. Hello. I want this part to be more open. I think I'm gonna have a camera zoom and everything. Everything as if there isn't everything. As if I didn't say everything. I think I want you to turn into a robot right here. Actually, I think I want you to turn into a robot right here. Heartbreak, the level I decorated like a fourth of or something, and its current state has 17,000 with like 4 parts decorated. There's this beginning part which I decorated, this part which I worked on decorating but never finished, this part that I decorated, then this part that my friend decorated. This was originally going to be a collaboration, but I couldn't recruit anyone. So it's basically a duo collaboration now. This is too easy. Actually, I think I can get away with this. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. 6 seconds for 14,000 objects is a bit excessive. I'm actually going to label everywhere with J blocks. I think this is valid. No, I could have sworn I put some. Oh, here, right. Just gonna put some background blending glow right here. I'm gonna remove this. When I playtest the level more, I'll replace with something else. And I want you to turn to, so far this beginning part only has cube. I'm debating whether or not I should change your game mode. Your game mode changes here to a robot. Okay, I think I'm going to have a quick game mode change for a couple of seconds, or not a couple of seconds, but like a few inputs. I don't actually know how well my stream is doing. I should probably go look at that real quick. Because Wi-Fi isn't that good. Okay. Alright, it's looking fine. I don't usually build with, I usually just build like on my own without anyone watching, so it's kind of weird building live. I think I want to like, alright, what if I do this? Actually, what if I do this? Put it on group 2, then take these. Put them on group 3. And my classic, I don't know what to add here, so I'm just gonna make it go down on a slope into a click. I think I did it in this level earlier, right here. And I think I want a blue orb. And I want it to be a timing. This would be a lot better. It feels weird. Your bow is like a level in the game, an ID, some art. Right, I will give it a look, but I'm a bit paranoid, so I'm just gonna do this, make sure you can't see anything. It's nothing personal. Okay, what's the ID? Alright. Sorry it's taking so long. Okay. You can probably hear the, I don't know what I'm, okay. And it should be back, or it should be back soon. So I assume these right here are like, I'll use electric objects to color it in. And that's interesting, actually. It does give a sketchy feel, like literal sketch with a pencil. So I assume these are placeholder colors. I can't tell if this is brown or red because I'm colorblind, but I'm going to assume it's red. The closest I've done to making a boat was for an old level of mine, like a really old level. I don't even know if I can find it. Okay, thank you. Actually, if it's anywhere, it's gonna be way down here. This will be completely worth it, and I think I'm close. I'm pretty sure it's like an early 2.2 level of mine. Okay, I feel like this is too early. Oh no, right here. It's not the best, as you can see. I also didn't really have my creation style down, so the gameplay's not even that good. I'm not going to use ignore damage for this because I'm pretty sure it's like easy demon. Oh my. Who's the genius that made this? That made that transition? Okay. Wow, what? Oh yeah, it's gonna... I should build with this. Son again. Pretty sure this is the only level I've ever made with it. I wasn't lazy, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I do want to actually use that again sometime. But for now, Funhouse Fantasy, I don't actually know what I'm going to call it. Okay, I think I'm going to make you invisible here. That's going to transition into an animation of something. I'm going to just put these on a low opacity group to signify. Actually, I think I can just make them a color. I've done this before with one of the levels back here. This one, I'd have to replay the song again, but the gameplay's done, so it should be fine. Somewhere around here. Right here. How I made that low opacity. This was supposed to be a hard demon, but it's like extreme demon difficulty, so I have to do a bunch of nerfing, which I did do some over here, but like this part's a lot harder than the rest of the level, even if it doesn't look like it is. Or I just suck at ship, who knows? It could be both also. Okay, I think when the claps, actually no, right here. To make the transition smoother, I'm going to make you big. And as you turn big, I am going to hide you as well, so the lightning effect of turning big kind of masks the fact that you're hidden. Let's see if that looks good. Hi, Kayla. Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, what if I do this? Move this up. It's going good. I have the first part of the gameplay done. Looks like this. If I cannot fall out of the sky into the sky. Kind of stepping a bit outside of my box with this one. I don't know why I turned don't fade don't enter on. Habit, I guess. And I'm gonna, to make the transition better, I'm just gonna disable player 1 controls and re-enable them right after this. So if I click, wait. Is it one of those? Yeah, it's just a bug, okay. It's not a... I'm just going to touch trigger it, maybe. Okay, that seemed to make it work. Alright. And then you show again here. And I'm going to have the camera zoom out. I can never remember which side zooms in. Okay, I zoomed in. I'm just gonna say 0.75 and I'm gonna have it sign out. Alright, have fun. Latency probably makes it to where you're already gone, but... Oh, that's... Okay, I kind of want to make a memory now with pulses that pulse random objects to black, or just fade them. Okay, I run one. If I fade it out, then I don't really want the black part to go away. Maybe I'll just pulse them around the color wheel. But first things first, I need to actually make the gameplay. Ooh, wait, actually, yeah, I like that being a fake. And of course, you could just completely skip it with my, well, simple solution, or simple problems call for simple solutions. And that it just completely deleting this because it sucks anyway. Gonna put you on a big rotated square. And I'm gonna call it good. And I want structures. I'm curious if you do. I could make that an alternate path, but at the same time, I don't really want to, so I think I'm just gonna make it kill you. But I'm gonna make it a short little path that's like a lot easier to give the illusion of some secret way or something. Or even coin route, but it's just gonna send you right into a wall that you can't escape. Yeah, that's nice. and I can use it for gameplay too. I'm gonna just add these here, and gonna have a pink orb, purple orb. I've heard it could be called many things. Kinda wanna make this a timing. I'm gonna remove this. I really like putting orbs inside a portal. It's like one of my favorite things to do in gameplay. I do it so often. What if I pulse the background to white? Okay, not white, but I'm gonna desaturate it by a lot. And I'm just gonna loop these. 9292. Alright, just making sure, because sometimes it likes to not be the same. I think I'm gonna have not looped small pulse triggers for the object color. For these claps. I'm gonna pulse them black. I'm just doing that, why not? And I'm gonna replace the fade out with the fade in. Pretty sure I have object copying one. I don't. I should. I think I want to have like completely different movements for this part from the rest, or from the first part. But I want to, and I want the structuring to be more open, so I'm not gonna like have them snake around each other like I did over here. You can see some objects are snaking around each other. I'm not going to do that for this next part. I'm going to see if I can do a practice run, because if I can't do a practice run of what I have so far, it is too hard. Or not too hard, but like too hard for me, and I should maybe nerf it. Okay. Alright, it does not feel insane, demon. But maybe that will change. How long have I been live for? What? Oh, okay. Half an hour. I was looking at the recording thing and it says no time has passed, so I was just confused. Okay. I would use a black orb, but I want to use a dash orb because it's more, it's steeper. And I'm going to make you go straight, like just plummet straight into blocks because I really like it when people do that. It's fun and people should do it more. I really like that. Another thing, I don't actually do that very often, but I love doing it because it's satisfying to play and it's fun to watch. Okay. I just suck, I guess, suddenly. I want this to be like just a sort of reset almost, like you've been moving a while, just take like a couple, I want to say seconds, but in reality if it was a couple seconds of just sitting there it'd be way too long. Just like take a tiny break from clicking. Not like you've already gotten like 2 of those beforehand, but whatever. "19 seconds." Okay, I think I want you to go into an upside down ship that's gonna take you where you hold for like a tiny bit. I don't really like it when people do like the hold for a little bit then let go and do a stray fly. So I think I just want you to hold for a bit and like that should just going to be a hold. And I'm gonna move this down half a block instead of a full block. Into one of these because I like orbs and portals. Something I used to do a lot are blue orbs in ship portals, which I kind of don't do anymore. Sometimes, but like only when the song calls for it. Because if you abuse it, then it can get annoying. Because it can be inconsistent sometimes. I think I'm gonna take it to here and then end the stream. Okay, it's when my friend comes in. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put these on. I opened YouTube. I do that every single time I open Edge. Hey, what? Oh, you're soaked. Were you on my bed? You better not have been on my bed. Alright, I'm gonna put the, Son. I could have edited that, whatever. If you're curious, that's the song I'm using to build to this. Oh, but it feels so much later, and I really like that. It doesn't feel so much later. It was later. And this ship's just inconsistent in general. Building with it can be annoying. Alright, you know what? There, that should satisfy the ship. And I think I want to bring you into a dual UFO because I like the dual and I like the UFO. So I like the dual UFO. I think I want it to be a simple click pattern, like kind of just going off on a tangent again. Not really tangent, but you know. If I look for, what am I doing? No, Project J. This level has some gameplay that I want to kind of it's somewhere in here. Right here, this UFO part. I want to do something kind of like this. Gonna finish this attempt because why not? Okay. That's like the most inconsistent part of the level. I expected that there. But how it has like UFO clicks. Uh, it'll make sense eventually what I'm trying to get at. Actually, I think I'm just gonna make it a symmetric duel. and I'm gonna make it asymmetric because why not, right? It's supposed to be a semi. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be a semi-memory part, so I might as well. That is something I could do, actually. It depends on how consistent it is normally. Okay, this should be fine. This shouldn't be too much of a problem because you hit the block before you need to click. But that is something, I usually don't use portals. I usually use a teleport trigger when I want to, when there is alignment issues. But that message probably super delayed. You're probably talking about here. It's probably not that delayed. I don't know what I'm trying to get at. But anyway, duels. Making duels is hard. Because most of the time you have to actually be good at the game to do so. Especially asymmetric ones. Well, symmetric duels aren't that hard to make. Oh, okay. But another issue is that I don't think there's any way to teleport one specific player with the teleport trigger or portals. Like, there's no way to specify the player here. If I go to the portal, this one right here, what am I? Yeah, no way to specify what player it is. So it could lead to some issues down the line. So if I can actually place correctly, I think I want to disable player 2. I think this player, yes, player 2. I want to disable player 2 controls for here. Then re-enable them here. Let's see if it breaks again. I think I disabled them too early. Okay, of course I. That's nice gameplay, but ooh, I like that. Actually, I think I want you to click into another game mode. Probably, sure. Ooh, actually, what if I make you a spider, then do the spider ball duel, and then I transition that into the classics big spider, mini spider corridor. Get off my blanket while you're wet, dude. Go over here. You can have this blanket. Go over here. Over here. Come on. Come here. No, stop it. There. Anyway. For real. He really likes to lay on my blanket. So I just kind of gave him one of my blankets that I used to have up on my wall before I moved out of my mom's. Oh, I'm actually just royally stupid. Okay. I was confused why the second spider was launching up so much. You can kind of see or hear what's wrong with me thinking that. I kind of want to make you go into a section that, like, okay, what I want to do is I want to make the ball in the UFO in a corridor. Make the ball in the UFO in a corridor. I want to put the ball and the UFO in a corridor together. Um, that's horrendous. Actually, that could work. I don't know what's going on here. Oh wait, because there's a slope there. I'm just can't blame that one on my ADHD. Well, I mean, I could, and it probably was my ADHD, but with the short-term memory loss and everything, but you know what? That's good enough. I'm really bad at making duels, so that's good enough. Actually, I think I'm going to take a break from creating. I'm going to play what I have, like a do no clip run, then I'm going to go play some Fallen Club, because that was my original plan. And I fell for my fake right away. Okay. I'm going to try to do a run. This is a good place for a run. As you can tell, I was using. It's supposed to be mini here as well. Okay. Kind of rusty. I think it's supposed to be 3 times speed. Oh my god. I really miss smart start position. Okay. Can make sure we ignore damage is off. I haven't played this in a while. I have like 16,000 attempts. I lost 14,000 of those attempts. I have 1,000 on this copy, then 1,000 on the public, the rated one. I don't know why I have 1,000 on the rated one. I don't play it that much, but apparently I do. Okay, I just kind of suck, I guess. Like, I'm just really bad at the game. I'm gonna do a practice run of the rated version. If I can find it. Way back here. There you are. I only have 48% practice mode. Oh yeah. I still need to unlock the music thing. Yeah, but it's not necessarily working. Like, also a lot of the mods are outdated. I was warned by someone that the servers crashed. So I did download the new geode, and then I uninstalled it because I've gotten reports of people losing progress and crashing, and just didn't really want to risk it. For some reason, I really struggle with this wave, which isn't very apparent, but I've died to 28% more times than I can count. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm really bad at this wave now. Okay, I gotta lock in. This part is just okay. It's like one of the hardest parts of it. Yeah, this like entire section. I don't know why I'm so bad at it. I can do it in one run. It's not that hard. This ship part is that hard. Hardest part of the level moment. I think it's obvious that I haven't played it in a while. Painfully obvious that I haven't played in a while. Okay. Dude, this part hurts my wrist for no reason. Why can I am so bad at this game. Oh my god. I have never struggled this much with this boss fight. I haven't even struggled this much on my first practice run of the level. Not that I actually remember anything about that, because it was when the level came out like almost 3 years ago now. For memory of 2024, 2023. Actually, it might have come out in 2024. I do not know. I think it's been... I'm not sure. I think it's been a month, or way more. No, more. I think it's been like 2-3 months. And because this level is mostly muscle memory, because I'm not actually good enough to beat it, alright, that took way more attempts than it should have. Let's do another. This time's gonna take less attempts. I say as I die 4 times to a super easy click. And then die twice to another super easy click. Okay. I think most of my attempts went to this and the boss fight, which is funny because... yeah. My hardest is still deadlocked. So whenever I don't play this level for a while, I kind of need to regain like all of the muscle memory for it. Fortunately, at least this part is fun to play. So I say as I die to the easiest part of the ship part. Like, I apparently can't do 4 clicks. But this, I don't know why I was struggling so much with the boss fight, and that portal is broken. This spider was like the first part I got consistent with, because I found it so satisfying to play that I just... wait, I forgot. I'm so... okay. For some reason, like, when you... I just didn't know what to do there for a second. If I die there from 0, I'm going to crash out. Dude, okay, I'm 100% dying to that from 0. But I can get it lower. I can get the 60 attempts down to... I could get it down to 10. Probably. Not if I keep dying like that. Wow, that could have been a nice run right there. Whenever I, like, die multiple times, or, like, I just can't seem to get the... I just can't seem to have the ship down. It makes me annoyed because I have the ship down pretty well. I played it a lot. That's where most of my attempts went to. That and playing from 30%. And just the run they did in general. Alright, that's a lot better. This is what that's what the first attempt practice run should have looked like. Now I'm gonna play from zeros for a bit. I'm gonna play from 0 for a bit for fun. Some reason, I don't know why, but like, I sometimes struggle with this first cube, and sometimes I don't die here at all. That ball, I almost never die to. I have the ball and like the last half of the level just down. I did a lot of backwards practicing, which is why I have so many attempts. Like, I did my initial practice run way back when, and now I'm actually getting good at the level. Sometimes. I'm going to play from the ball. Let's see where I get if I play from the ball. I do have 32,146. That's from the backwards practicing. I really wish I recorded the 32,100. I did record the 46%, I'm pretty sure, but I think I deleted that for some reason. Having someone 2 recorded runs would have been so cool. 。 because just those 2 runs alone is a huge jump from deadlocked. The reason why I started this stream with creating and why I call it a creating stream is because I was originally going to just play Fallen Club, but I don't know how to commentate while playing. Especially because I usually just go quiet and into focus mode. I don't, on top of that, I like when, well, that's something you can do. Hang on, I'm gonna, okay. When building, I can narrate what I'm doing, which I obviously can't do while playing, like, just say click whenever I click, and then point down whenever I die. Doesn't really... I am doing so bad. Why am I doing so bad? Oh my god. That... I should not have died so many times. I'm gonna play from the... I'm gonna be honest, I do this when, like, playing on my own. Like, if I do really bad at one part, I'll just go play a different part. It's like my brain picks and chooses what parts to be good at and what parts to be bad at. Usually I'm really good at the... Usually I'm really good at the ball and really bad at the wave. But it seems to be just different each time I play, I guess, because sometimes I'm really good at the ship, sometimes I'm not. And like I said earlier, sometimes I'm really good with the cube. But as you were also able to see, I wasn't. Okay. I am still using my spacebar. I think the reason why I lost... What am I? I think the reason why I lost so many attempts was because I started this level on Chromebook with mouse, then started using my spacebar on my Chromebook, then switched to mobile, then switched back to spacebar. Well, I mean, it is a laptop spacebar, so it's not going to make much noise. But this keyboard is... it's a laptop keyboard, so it's going to be quiet. How far can I get with my mouse? Let's see. And not past the first click, apparently. Okay. Back to spacebar I go. I do really like this wave part. And for some reason, my brain just like sometimes remembers where to go, and sometimes it don't. I don't. All right. I think I'm gonna do the spider to the end, and then end stream. This stream was mostly a test, so it's gonna be short. I really like that ending. The Seven Seas. Really? Oh, members, I'm stupid. I thought the Seven Seas was like F777 moment. Alright, that's gonna be the end of stream. This was short stream, mostly just a test. The haters really do just be hating. You know what? I'll do a couple attempts in Katamari. Why not? Epilepsy warning, by the way. I really like this level. Okay. Alright, that's gonna... Alright, I'll probably stream tomorrow. We'll see. Bye.